I wanted to come in today and I wanted to spend a little time sharing my why with you. And what has brought me to want to share that is because I've actually just been reading a book by Simon Sinek about our why, and how it's not what we do or how we do what we do, but it's why we actually do what we do that is so important. And I took that away to, I had to do a presentation last week, and it was to a new group of people. And so straight away I went into my why. And then I realized that I have never actually come on and shared with my audience and with you my why, and why I actually do what I do. So here goes. Little bit about me, if you don't know already, is I grew up in the corporate world. So I don't learn the way that they teach at school. I'm more of a kinesthetic learner, which is I like to get in, get my hands dirty, and that's how I learn the best. And so I left school at the end of year 10 and started working full time. Actually, I lie. I went to secretarial college at the time, and best thing I ever learnt was how to touch type at that secretarial college. But basically what I did is I worked my way up through corporate, through a number of brands, big brands that you absolutely would have heard of. Jump onto my LinkedIn if you want to see my career thus far for more information. But I worked my way through corporate, always wanted to have my own business though, always wanted to work for myself. Don't we all? But never really knew what I wanted to do. So when our local gym came on the market, I thought, why not? I'm going to juggle this corporate career. I think our twins were not quite 3 at the time, and we bought a business. We had that business for 5 years all up. Now, during that time, let me clarify a little bit more. I am not a PT, a personal trainer. I have no qualifications in that area. I'm interested in that area for my own health and fitness, but it's kind of not my thing. So when I went into the business, my focus was to work on the business, to run the business side of the business, because that's what I'd learnt through corporate and adapted all of the everything that I knew. Now, it was when I was in that business that actually it was the 23rd of March 2017, and I was at work with having a chat with our supervisor, and I had a missed call. And when I listened to the voicemail, it was from my dermatologist, and it was actually the doctor herself who was leaving the message. And I was like, oh, this isn't going to be good news. If this is a really hard dermatologist to get in to see. You will wait in the waiting room for at least 45 minutes for your appointment. And she was calling me, leaving a voicemail. Rang back, got straight through to her, and was given the news that I had been diagnosed with melanoma. So my initial response to her was, am I going to die? Because growing up, the fear of melanoma had always been drummed into me, and you died. Anybody that I had ever heard of that had melanoma died. And it was a really horrible phone call to receive, because here I am, 38-year-old woman at the time. I had, the twins were about 5 years old when I was diagnosed. So I'm a woman, I'm a wife, I'm a mother, and my children are going to grow up without a mum. But I was also a business owner, and I had 6 staff relying on my business to open up and pay for them to be able to live their lives and feed their children and their family. And I also had over 200 members at the gym at the time who relied on us to open our doors for their own health and well-being. It's a lot to carry on yourself when you're told that you have what could be a terminal disease. The thing is though, I was actually able to pick up my handbag, walk out of those premises, and step out physically and mentally from my business to focus 100% on what I needed to do to beat this thing. Now, why I'm sharing this with you is because I want to ask you the question, and it's a serious question. If something was happened to you, if you were to get that phone call that I received on the 23rd of March, 2017, if you were to get that call in an hour, tomorrow, are you in a position to actually step out of your business and go and do what you need to do to go and fight the fight that you need to fight? Or God forbid, if you were to walk out and be hit by a bus and you're in hospital laid up physically for the next 6 weeks, what's going to happen with your business? It's something that we know it's in the back of our head that these things could happen, but what do we don't believe that they will. Well, I'm here to tell you, yes, these things absolutely happen. And it is so important that you have a plan in place and that you have set your business up so you can step out of your business at any time. Hopefully it's for more fun things, like you're going to go and have, do a 6-week around the world trip. It can be fun things, but you need to be able to put the systems and processes in place for you to actually do that. So if you are feeling a little bit nervous when I ask the question, can you actually step out of your business? Please, and the answer when you answer that question honestly is no. Please reach out. Reach out through our private messages. You can email us. There's a website. It's really easy to contact us. On our Facebook group page, you can find our details on the website, but reach out for a chat and look at investing some time and money in yourself and in your business to learn how you can actually have your business work without you and that you can step out at any time. I hope that my story has inspired you to make the change that you need to do. I'm very open about my story, so if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer any of them. So 2 call to actions. If you need help, reach out. And most importantly, I want to ask you, when was the last time you had a skin check? And if it wasn't in the last 12 months, I want you to go and get one. I want you to go pick up the phone and book in with your doctor and get yourself booked in to have a skin check as soon as they can get you in. On that note, have a fabulous day and we'll talk soon.